Yo, what's going on with ya YouTube? Jumpman Chris here, we come back at y'all with another vid. Alright, so we got unboxing here. Had to double up on these things, man. And man, have you guys been noticing as of lately, the sneaker game? I think we're back. It's kind of safe to say things are kind of back. Some people might not like it. Some people will like it. You know, I do like kind of the excitement for it. It is making sneakers difficult to cop again. You know, things are changing. You know, it could be some people are saying because it's tax season or maybe because it's just better shoes. Who knows? But either way, it's exciting time to be into sneakers right now. You know, Nike's dropping really great sneakers, really great colorways, great collabs. So, right, like I said, man, it feels kind of back. It feels, again, almost kind of like, I won't say 2020, but I'll say something like around 2018. Or, you know, I'll say something like 2016, I'll say that. Because, you know, 2018 sneakers was actually, that was a time when sneakers were sitting. And then 2020, the sneaker game has been like a roller coaster like this. All the times I've been into sneakers, you know, I remember when 2015 and 16 when even GRs were reselling and selling out every single weekend. And then what did Nike do? They pumped out more sneakers to come out. Obviously, then shoes start to kind of sit. Things were not really reselling. Some sneakers the only sneakers that really was reselling were like Jordan 1s, and there were sizes like 7.5 to a 9.5. The bigger size used to be the brick size. Then 2020 went crazy. You guys remember the past 2 years, things were sitting, go on sale. That's how it kind of was back in the day too. So it just kind of like up and down, up and down. And right now, I just feel like now we're starting to become where things are starting to get a little better for sneakers. I'll just say that. So we do have a little unboxing. Before I do that, I did get a little pickup from Nike as well. So I was actually really excited for this. I'm an Eagles fan or anything like that, okay? It's because I actually really wanted these. That was a pretty cool hoodie and everything, so I went ahead and grabbed this on the Nike site. I believe they're going to be restocking every now and then. Just stay tuned for Twitter whenever they drop the link. But got this from the Nike site. How much this hoodie costs? About, it was like 70 bucks or something like that, man. Things are getting expensive. Anyways, this is the Jordan Love hoodie. I love Jordan brand hoodies, Nike's hoodies, man. They always feel quality. It's always so nice. And this is the Love Hurts with the Jordan brand. Not too crazy. You know, Jalen Hurts, like, not too bad, not too crazy. It just says Love Hurts. I just love the messaging. I thought it was actually pretty nice. Dope hoodie. And, you know, I love the Jordan and Nike hoodies, man. They always feel so good, feel so soft. But $70, man, they feel pretty expensive. All right, let's open this up, man. I did get our W from the restock of JD Sports. And they came pretty quickly, too. Like I said, came straight from JD Sports. I was able to get in the queue, and man, they shipped in like a day. So this is my JD Sports, what's it called? My receipt, and you had to get a double up on these things, man. Yes, sirree, man. Metallic or black metallic 5 reimagines. These things still going crazy, man. Like these things are still selling out. These things are still selling. People still going crazy for these things, guys. Like I said, man, you can't go wrong with these. I mean, like I said, have you guys not been noticing almost every single release, not including like the Lucky Shorts and the Black Toes, but you know, the good colorways, like the OG colorways, we got black metallic 5s. These sold out pretty crazy. These sold out very quickly, and they keep going up too. They're like at $320 now, which I did not see happen. I was very, very surprised about this pricing. I was expecting them to do like, you know, $250 or something like that. But I think right now we're just in a different time now, into where like I'm still trying to figure out this market, you know. I wouldn't say it's like completely back, but we'll see. We'll see right after in the next few weeks how well these are still going to do. If these still stay up by like end of April, then I'm like, okay. The sneaker game is really, really, really bad. I mean, we just look at the past few releases. I mean, everything's basically going for a little bit of bread. Everything's actually kind of going crazy, going resell. I mean, obviously the 85s, you know, this was like a special shoe, so I wouldn't really count that. But like I said, the black metallic 5s, that's definitely one. The Galaxy foams, I mean, this was like, I would say one of those covenant, like, you know, foam posits. I know foam posit hasn't been it for a long time, but for them to bring back out a Galaxy, I mean, these things are still going for a decent amount of bread. They're still at the like mid 300s to high 300s, and the bigger sizes are still touching 4. I mean, then again, I mean, these things were going for like thousands of dollars, but that was like years ago, back in like 2012, right? And then even then, to my other surprise, the flu games. Like, I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised. I mean, it is an Air Jordan 12. Usually Air Jordan 12 during this time usually do pretty well. I mean, if you guys even look, the Blueberry 12s from last year, after holiday seasons, are doing really good. Those are like at 300 plus. I expect the flu games to do pretty good to us, still to do pretty good, and continue to keep doing well. It's an OG colorway. It has a Covenant, like, iconic story, iconic colorway, iconic shoe, iconic game. Like, it's iconic freaking shoe overall. And of course, obviously, the unions are going to go crazy. I mean, we got the heat of February was crazy. I would say that. March is gonna get crazy too. March is gonna get even crazier. You guys already know. We got the Nigels, the Bricks by Bricks. We got the Navy 4s that's coming out. The Air Jordan 4s. I'm in year 3s supposedly. I mean, they start off with March with the flu games, so March is still looking kind of nice. I will say that. I wouldn't sleep on March, guys. Now, why is the way how things have been as of lately? Well, you know, obviously one is Nike. The new CEO did end up cutting production. So instead of seeing like 100,000 pairs on the sneakers app Saturday morning, there's only like 20 to 30,000 pairs, which is sounds like a lot, is really not. That's not a lot at all. I've been taking L's basically on the sneakers app all year. The only W I got was a size 14 Galaxy, which I was kind of like, whatever, man, just give me whatever I can at that point, you know. I took L's on these, I'm pretty sure on these two as well. Like, I took all L's on the sneakers app. It's coming to a time we're going back to where, like, if we have to rely on sneakers, it's going to be an L. So again, we're at that point where you're gonna have to put that footwork in if you guys really want this. The chase is coming back. I say that the chase is back to where if you want the sneakers, you better put that footwork in. You gotta go up to the stores, grab your unclaimed pair, whatever you can. You know, that's basically how it's gonna end up being. Probably from now on, I would say that. I wish Nike would have done was just cut back the price a little bit, because sometimes these prices are still too freaking high. I mean, I get it with collabs doing it at $200, and I mean, even the foam posits, these were like $230 or $220 plus tax was like $240 from Nike or something like that. These were like $210. I believe these were $215 or $210. So again, it's pretty expensive. Don't even get me started on the breads. These were $250, which is again another crazy story. But I'm just saying, you know, that's one thing I wish Nike would have done, just cut back on the price a little bit. Because like hell, I think Nike could have done was cut back the price back to like $180 and still have the high stock numbers. And I think a lot of people still would have been happy. I don't know, what would you prefer? High prices, lower stock, or lower prices but much higher stock? You know, either way, I think they're all gonna sell out. So at this time, yeah, like I said, man, you gotta put some footwork in if you guys want these sneakers this year, guys. Especially, you know, if it's something nice, if it's something like, you know, something kind of hype too as well. Especially, you know, especially for a good shoe. You know, if it's OG colorway, if it's a good colorway, especially if it's a collab like a Union. But you know, OG colorways like a Flu Game, Reimagines. I mean, we're getting tons and tons of heat this year, guys, and it ain't gonna stop just yet. So I'll just say, guys, please be prepared, okay, guys? Just be prepared. The sneaker game, I say, it's kind of back. I will definitely say that. I think it's kind of back. So, well, I won't be surprised if I continue to keep taking L's all year, you know, especially on the sneakers app. All right. Anyway, guys, hey, just want to say, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at JumpmanChris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm JumpmanChris. Peace.